Hey, howdy ho, neighbors, and welcome to the final episode of Dead Space Remastered.
I'm actually paranoid whether it's going to crash already.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll keep an eye on it.
So this is the last section. Completely. I really want to go back and, like, explore. And I know I shouldn't.
Let's just truck ahead.
We're going to truck ahead. So this is going to be one giant episode from now on. So just stick with us for the final finale. I'll actually set this as a premiere.
Yeah. You should set the first episode that we did in person as a premiere too.
It already came out.
Did it? I didn't
Are you ready?
Oh, the first episode we did together?
Yeah.
I could. I didn't set. I didn't.
Okay. That's what I was talking about.
I might.
She appeared out of nowhere, by the way.
Look at the corner of the screen.
Yeah, I know, they're
This isn't how I
wavy. I like that they gave more visual indications of when the marker's messing with you.
I agree, but at the same time, I kind of wish that they didn't, because it mess with me a lot more that way.
See, like that.
It's like a trade-off. It's nice, but it's not at the same time.
It's weird. It's like he's blacking in and out right now, and we're getting closer to the planet. That's interesting.
The interesting thing will be whether or not they keep up with what happened at the end of Dead Space 1.
Some experiment they abandoned hundreds of years ago.
Because if they actually keep with it, what should happen?
If you're not ready, a miracle must be as terrifying as a nightmare. The planet is restless, hungry. It'll try to eat us alive.
It's interesting that she said that.
We'll put things back the way they were.
Some people may see a miracle as a nightmare.
In and out. Alright, so I still haven't bought in the final suit. I actually want to get that.
Is there stores here?
Yeah, there should be.
I think you're supposed to go the other way.
I am, this is new that they have this side open. So I
Final
wondered whether there was a
chapter,
reason.
Dead Space.
You are not author.
Now's our chance.
Nicole?
You
I'm
can
s-
upload the marker from the console. Come on.
I'm still curious on if there's someone actually there helping you, and you're seeing seeing them as Nicole, or if that's Isaac doing it and he's imagining Nicole there.
I think the interpretation is that nobody's there now. When somebody opened the door for Isaac in the first time it happened, I think somebody was there. Because that to me would make more sense than nobody being there. But look, there's just blood. You might be able to assume that there's a body there and he's imagining that she's interacting with him. But see, she's not doing anything. It's me.
Right.
So again, you're right. Because why would I do it if she's there? Because if you notice, I've done everything except for the first area. So you could assume somebody was helping you the first time. Thank God there's so much fucking money everywhere. Yes!
Need to find a store now,
There
baby.
should be one in here. Is it open? No, I gotta make my way around. After that, I have to have 99,000. And
You're not getting it before the end of the episode.
not even close. It's a new game plus thing. Alright, so here we go.
Wait.
Yeah.
How did he get the marker? Daniels had it on her ship.
He brought it back.
Gravity
This was like 5 seconds ago. Or five or
No,
10
no.
minutes ago for us.
No.
He used remote control from the Ishimura to bring the ship.
Return the marker to its pedestal.
Then what happened to Daniel?
She used an escape pod.
It'll work.
Maybe we were talking during it, but
We'll be
I must have. Yeah, I must have not been paying attention. At least you know what the fuck's going on.
oh yes, I can access the fucking store.
Come on. We need to hurry.
Fuck you, Nicole. Stand by. Yeah, maybe sometime we'll play Dead Space Extraction. I'll buy a Wii or something.
Sergeant Bram Newman.
A bio-B.
Exact evacuation report.
No, I can play it on my PlayStation 3.
I have a play. Well, I don't have one.
Right back
My
down
dad
into
has a
the bay.
PlayStation 3. I can ask him if we can
I got
borrow
one.
it.
Must be
Oh, you got
100
one?
people
Still
dead.
got one.
We've
Okay.
lost the rest of the shuttle. God help us. There's no way out. Anyone here?
Ah, there it
Do
is.
not land. I repeat, do not land on Aegis 7. Fuck the Ishimura. They left us to die.
So if I remember correctly, this suit looks awesome. But I also could be very wrong. Still, that looks so painful.
So, the last quarter of this game and Dead Space 2 is like Isaac being in control of the marker, right?
It's the fight back. Yeah. This suit is less impressive than the first game's final suit.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even really. There's like small differences.
For me, it just
More health.
it makes him look like a Ronin or something. Trying to fucking
So-
kill him as fast as possible so I can kill that fucking thing. That fucking guy.
So Daniel has never died. He just escaped, and she's probably going to get the Earth Gov to stop.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I think you're assuming too much.
No?
EarthGov is
Huh?
trillions of miles away. Different solar system.
Marker signal changes us, recombines us, but there's a dead space in that signal around the marker itself, the eye of the storm. They can't stay in it for long.
I've seen it. But this pedestal. Why there?
It amplifies. The marker's pulse will be felt across the planet. The dead will sleep, and the living will see what can't be forgotten.
So that's why that guy doesn't look good.
No, he doesn't.
Like the face animate, like get a good look at his face. Oh, he's wrapped up. Okay, he did not look good. Like from a design standpoint, he looked terrible.
You thought it was a design mistake.
Yes.
Is it me, or has saving become less frequent?
Yeah. It's also because I've dodged a couple, like here and there. Like I'll
excuse
admit
me.
it, I've
The guns you use.
So here's the bad part about what I did. I have no money to buy any med kits, should I need.
Ah, you had plenty.
They were all smalls except for one medium.
It's fun.
It's fine. This'll go great.
I kid.
Was there a kitty? Sure, I wanted the corpse. And I wanted the block. I'll never forget the wonky physics. I'll never forget the wonky physics with batteries and stuff, because like the way you grab them, if you grab them just in the right way and you try to go through a door, it just doesn't work.
Excuse me.
You'll just get caught on stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The main control. So far, I think that this game has been a success all the way through. Anything there?
I've never played the original, but it sure seems like it.
I like the fact that this is automatic. Because before
That must be really nice.
this whole section was like just stasis. You had to keep using stasis. Absolutely unnecessary, but you know, it was.
It's
kinda-
2008.
It was kind of cool, and it was 2008. Can I unlock this? Because I can't lift that if I don't have this. So we're on the column, but
Huh?
this is the column. So this is 30,000 plus people.
Warning, unknown biohazard detected. Quarantine in progress.
Okay, I've got them funneled.
That free taps him. Like if you shoot them just right, you can free tap it.
Oh shit, I didn't know! I didn't know!
I'm still curious on why the marker. Press X.
I am!
I'm
pressing
still,
the wrong shit!
I'm still curious on why the marker is having these necromorphs attack you when you're already doing what it wants.
It doesn't want you doing this.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, not this.
Oh,
This is
okay.
returning it back to the state it was in.
Oh, okay. So you're technically doing the. Well, then what was Daniel's trying to do with it?
She was trying to take it back to Earth.
And it wanted that.
Yeah. We're talking about corruption at like a level untold.
Oh, so the
Earth
marker
Gov
had Daniel's
wanted-
under its control.
No, it just she was doing what it wanted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The marker had Daniel's trait,
Believe so
Yeah.
much you killed her.
but not you.
Because she believed that it was just an object. It was a thing. It's a living.
Would that make this easier?
It's a living
It's a good
thing
thing.
almost. Because it wants things. It desires to be spread.
Right.
No, it is. Okay, that's weird.
It was bugging. Hey, don't you have to lift that bridge up?
I do. That's a cat. It's fine.
Yeah.
It scared me, but it's fine. Okay, that's cool.
So this is a big no-no for
What?
the marker.
Yes. This will stop all of the necromorphs. This will stop all of the hive mind activity. The leviathans, just the ship will be floating in space. The viscera of blood and mutilated cells. I put that pretty poetically. That was weird and disgusting. Let me just.
And they fuck over Isaac in the second game by doing experiments on him.
Yes,
Them motherfuckers.
because they want what he knows. The marker imprinted upon him. He is.
And he was able to resist it. I feel like that's kind of impressive.
So
That it imprinted on him and he was able to resist it.
It's actually not a resistance, it's a trial. Because if you notice, anybody who is smart enough has seen somebody lost, a loved one, a friend,
Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected.
and
Tether generator.
those
Gravity
people
control.
have either tried to
Ground
kill
site
them or
gravity
tricked
tethers.
them
Maybe a
in
busted
some
power line.
way,
I'm on it.
Please
and
hurry.
they've shown up in
can't
inopportune times. So a lot of what is being done Isaac, how to put this? Isaac is just another pawn.
That would be the fastest way.
Is it dead already?
Yeah.
No, it's not. There it goes. Oh, I didn't think I had enough ammo. But, to put it mildly, Isaac is just... You son of a bitch. Isaac is being affected by the marker, and he's being put through a trial. And should he survive the trial, he is a key to convergence. Because just because the necromorphs are killing doesn't mean convergence can begin. Convergence needs somebody that understands the marker, who has been through the trials, and you actually have to survive the trial.
So this is the marker hoping that Isaac can survive all of this.
Yes. The third game is about the fight against the marker. The first and second one are about Isaac's journey to become a marker.
Now entering tether control. Cross-contamination field engaged.
Oh. Third game is just about just you fighting back against the monsters.
Warning. Main power interrupted. Tether generators are offline.
I don't even know how I found Ping. Like, I'm sitting here trying to figure it out.
You just must have picked them up without fucking noticing.
It's nuts. Oh, this is all new.
Oh boy. Puzzle?
This is looking like a puzzle. Because it looks like I only have one battery.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's the
Okay.
second one.
That's what I needed to know.
Power restored to east generator.
At least the hunter isn't gonna come bothering you. Honestly, I feel comfortable knowing the hunter's dead now.
Yeah, no, after the hunter, you're just like, the world is full of magic. It's so easy to go through your life again.
Not sitting here paranoid, like, is he gonna jump out at me or something?
The weird part is that, like, apparently in Dead Space 2 and 3, the hunter is a natural mutation.
Really?
Apparently. After that, it becomes a natural mutation.
Generator.
I don't exactly understand how or why, but it becomes a natural mutation.
Behind you. You missed.
I'm looking to see, because I feel like that's the elevator
Emergency
control.
elevator offline. Notifying maintenance.
Except my battery. You.
Power restored to central generator. Power restored to tether generators. Ready for restart. Restarting tether.
Yeah, that turned off the fucking...
Now entering zero gravity.
Oh.
Done it, Isaac. Power is flowing again. Come back to the marker quickly. The excavation site sits up ahead. Make it whole.
It's weird that it's still telling him to make it whole if this isn't what it wants. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's just people on the walls. I was wondering why I was hearing stuff. There is something back there. Oh, you want to die. Thank you for taking the survey. Well, there's obviously... Guess not. I'm being thorough, like really fucking thorough.
I can tell.
Because at the end of all this, it becomes madness.
Hey, there's two off to your left. No, down there. You left. Left.
Oh, okay. Oh. I guess I didn't really have a choice. That used to kill you, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, if you hit those blades even in stasis. At least sometimes it would do it. Okay. As long as that's everything. Oh, I landed on top of the box.
Yeah.
That's... Oh. Gimme.
Exiting zero gravity.
So, to explain what that was, is the way everything, at least in Dead Space, works. Is everything's done through gravity tethers. Gravity tethers are what make like planetary air. Oh, hell. Okay. I need my no button.
I need my no button. I need the no button. Now!
Didn't fucking do it. I'm just doing really bad right now. I'd actually welcome a restart.
Heal.
I can't.
You have med pack.
I do not.
When the fuck did you use them all?
Dealing with this asshole. Oh, you're not fucking dead yet?
It is. It's dead.
Now it is.
It was dead before that.
I'm not certain. 160. Oh, money. Thank you. Good thing there's a store here. But no, I'm literally dealing with those things takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
Especially when they show up as black ones.
One medium or one small, or
Three
small.
smalls is better. The math on that one's actually pretty simple. I only heal 2 notches versus 3. How much do I hold? 19? Dude, I wish they brought back the original Dead Space mobile game.
Really?
Yeah, because that was so much fun. It was based on the events before Isaac was released from the psych ward on Titan Station in Dead Space 2.
Oh, okay.
I think you were also an engineer at the time. Or maybe you were military, I don't really remember.
Poor Isaac, just an ordinary, plain old dude going through some of the most terrifying shit.
Yeah. It's a good thing there's a camera in every single one of these.
Yeah.
God. See, this, we would have already had to
Stop. Yeah.
stop. Actually, it's there.
Hey, there's something you could shoot.
Yeah, I was checking which gun I wanted to use. Oh. Oh.
I'm really trying to think on why. Like, this isn't what the marker wants, but it's having you do this, and I'm trying to think of why. Unless it's just to see if you would be able to follow what it's telling. Is the only thing I can think of.
I never really figured it out. That was the thing. It's like,
Unless it doesn't fully have control of him yet.
it could still be affecting his psyche. Because a lot of people like to think that the markers are kind of like all knowing. They're not. Fuck you.
You would think.
A lot of people like to think that the markers are kind of like this all-knowing thing. They're not. Cat knocking on the door.
Yep.
They're not. What I like to think about the markers is that this is their life cycle. This is just what they do. They find life on planets and then they destroy it in order to create the moons in Dead Space. If that thing wins, by the way, it will take my head off and like insert the tentacles. And it'll control my body a lot like a zombie.
Interesting.
Those fucking vent sounds are driving me nuts. By the way, I have beaten this game with like low resources, Like, incredibly low resources.
Really?
We're talking, like, at most, like, a couple rolls of pulse rifle ammo. And if it comes to it, I'll, like, load an old save, go through the Ishimura, and get everything.
I'm curious on what, because, like, the marker is alien technology. Who the fuck made it then?
That's sort of the question that never gets answered. And I really mean that too. They never got to.
Probably never got a chance to.
That is probably true. Anything over there? Indicate no. Wow, they're being nice on this one.
Safe.
Just give me my no button ammo. That's the thing. That thing isn't even completely upgraded.
Right? Imagine that thing fully upgraded.
I don't even have
one tapping everything.
I don't even have all three of like the augmentations to go with it. So it's just like, what could this thing do?
What can it do fully upgraded?
Hurry.
I don't like this time.
You know what would be interesting is if they changed it in this one to where Nicole's still alive, but she's also being controlled by the marker.
That would be interesting. I wouldn't even say that would be unacceptable. That would be interesting. No. So this should tell you how bad it was on the column.
Yeah.
It got pretty serious for the columns. Whoops.
So basically, you're returning it to a planet you're already fucked up.
Yeah. Well, because they just chose this planet. The Earth God people, they just chose it. Doesn't really have a meaning. As far as I
but
understand.
now it kind of does because it's already fucked up, and it was trying to go to Earth to
Yep.
do this to Earth. So you're basically fuck you.
Yeah.
Go back home.
Oh, I see it.
That is a hidden one.
Yeah, it was really well hidden. I like the fact that the marker actually has stasis on it. Watch. It's walking slow. Oh, it popped out a baby. That's morbid.
Cat. Kitty, say hi. Meow.
Your wife's awake.
Huh?
I'm just telling you your wife's awake.
Is it awake? Where's
Is she?
going? No.
Oh, their phone's just... Okay. She
Yeah.
fell asleep with her phone in her hand.
No, she propped her phone on something.
Oh, okay.
So once you return it to the pedestal, is that game over?
Kinda.
Please, Isaac, the hive mind is coming. You have to make a call.
Don't have time for text.
Or maybe it wants to finish what it started on this planet.
So the goal... Maybe you're right on it. Well, I'm gonna... pressing the wrong... You happy over there?
The kitty's happy.
Alright. Really sick of it.
Yeah.
Now, should be a straight shot. Keep picking up this ammo. So here's kind of the interesting thing. I don't know how, but apparently they're saying that the soldiers from the ship got down here because that's the same armor. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that they're reusing an asset
Oh, yeah.
because that would make way more sense.
Obviously.
I don't know why they decided to make them use the exact same armor, but that's a bad decision. They could have actually made that way more sense.
Yeah.
Here we go. So now, should all be over.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Nicole.
We're whole again. We are whole.
See, because the pedestal is also the same design as the marker, so it wanted to get back to the pedestal to finish what it was doing,
Payload.
is my guess.
I'll restart the tether. Buy us time.
So the way you could basically interpret that is that so for convergence to happen, there has to be enough bodies in one place. So bodies have to be some. Kimura didn't have enough.
And they got pissed off.
I'm gonna go back. So you could interpret it. Just look at this. It's
Yeah.
got enough bodies here.
Rerouting gravity tether control.
Come on, come on.
Forget it, Isaac. There's no fixing this.
Let her
She's
go,
gone.
Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
We've got to go. The payload from the planet crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac. But if you still won't see it, I'll help you.
This is new.
One last time.
Rig link override.
This time, watch to the end.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing. Just had a talk. That's all this research was in the end. Not much, is it? Just had to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke. Lieutenant listened. Make this stop, I said. Maybe it understood, but... I can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac? I loved you. I always loved you.
Did she make herself overdose?
Yeah, she killed herself. Through lethal injection or overdose.
She's Elizabeth Cross, that scientist from hydroponics. You both saw what the marker wanted you to see. Jacob Temple for her.
Okay.
And Cole for you.
That makes sense.
That makes
it
more
was
sense.
someone else.
No.
That makes more sense
Than it just being a figment.
What the hell did you do?
You did this to yourself. Nicole's been dead this whole time. You just couldn't handle it, could you? Because if she's gone, at least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader remote.
No. It's over. We're whole again.
For Christ's sake, I'm not going to
I don't
ask
care.
again, Cross.
No, I know
If
people
it's
will
not
die.
you,
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Cross!
It's better this way, Isaac.
So, what's happening?
You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you.
Is that okay?
And when the tectonic
Fine.
will drop,
Okay.
all this will be buried. Just like Earth goes on.
821.
Wait.
Yeah, hold on.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
I
Pause it.
almost
Pause it.
Welcome back. We had a
Slight break.
yeah,
Because he almost leaked his address.
yeah, and his wife had to leave.
Yep.
All right.
Location.
Whoa, a little buffering there.
Did me or did this get worse?
This is this is the way it is.
I can still make it before she leaves.
So basically, from what I'm guessing, is everything going on between like Daniels and you and all that? It's just fighting over what you want to do with the fucking marker.
Yeah.
Assimilate another world or finish assimilating this one.
More or less. But their intentions is to. She wants to finish the experiment with the mark. You want it all to stop.
Right.
I'm actually really glad that they actually gave more cadence to Nicole. That was a excellent way of doing it.
That was a really good reveal.
Like, in before, she was just an apparition. I'm serious. She just didn't exist.
They probably thought back on it, and like probably like one of the higher ups that produced this game or whatever probably looked back on it and was like, we could easily do
Something better.
And they were like, fuck it, let's do it. And they did better by...
No. Great improvement. Amazing improvement. They get a point for that. And I'm the guy who's upset with most of the new changes. Okay? They get a point for that. Because before it was just so convoluted and so confusing. Because now Isaac's part of the cog. He understands what's going on. No reason for me to be incredibly hooked on, like, throwing them away. By the way, I will tell you, I prefer the newer suits over the one I'm wearing right now.
Oh,
just
really?
because I like how much armor was on it.
Oh.
It made you look like a Ronin.
Yeah. So Daniel just lets you walk free.
Kinda.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
She's trying to leave you.
Yep.
Oh, she's about to die.
Isaac.
So she failed its trial. And that's
No,
why it killed
she
it.
hadn't even really been a part of the trial yet. I like the fact that it just has those crates lying there in bulk.
Final boss?
Final boss.
This is all I got left.
I need to do this quickly.
Lots of stasis packs, I see.
Yeah, I don't know why. Need to actually hit it. Oh, doing the work for me. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm a loot whore and I need all of it. One down. Honestly, I think this thing was bigger in the original.
Really?
I think so. I'm not sure. Got another. Okay, so the contact beam isn't really that good. Took too much time. Okay.
Oh, goodness. You have awful aim.
Thank you. I keep fucking doing that. I think those are just time bombs. I'm just gonna wait and see what they... Yeah, they're just bombs.
One more.
Good.
What?
I wanted him to destroy a little bit of them.
Oh.
God damn it.
Your aim sucks. Jeez.
I'm sorry. It's a tiny fucking thing.
Just use your machine gun. Jeez.
Trying to use a gun that's lesser. Because right now they're not. This gun isn't that important. Plus, I only have 75.
Oof.
Just throw the body, because that's what I want. Oh shit. Why would I need oxygen?
Who knows? You think you can get them all in one shot?
No. That's new.
Interesting.
Okay, not even close. Go. Come on. Oh, not cool.
Oh, you're scared.
Oh, okay.
Oh, goodness. This is a decently long boss fight.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. You used to be able to do so much damage to it. Like, you could finish it in, like, a couple seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
So they made it longer.
It made it harder, because back then, the issue was that it was the limitations of the system.
Yeah.
And I can say that with, like, complete and utter certainty. You could break the game.
People enjoy speedrunning on the original Dead Space more.
Yeah. On Remake, I'm betting it takes longer, unless they found, like, some really good glitches or something.
Yeah. Well, I have to look up some speedruns. I'm sure there's some.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it gave you pulse rounds.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, careful.
Come on. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, nope. Oh, there we go.
Okay, it just gave me free ammo, so I'm fine with that. Get up, Isaac.
Run, Isaac.
You're gonna need to move. This isn't a God of War moment. Okay, I guess it is a God of War moment.
So was that you passing its trial?
This was passing, I think, the first trial. Second trial is Dead Space 2. I think in Dead Space 2 you passed like 3. Or not 3, 2 of them. The trials are like really complicated and convoluted.
Get the space really fast.
Yep. The marker is destroyed. They dropped a huge... They dropped a huge fucking piece of the planet on top of it and it destroyed it.
And you managed to get it back just in time.
Actually, the original game, they made it more of a... They impressed upon you more that the planet was going to be destroyed by the thing, so you had to get off of it, than the hive mind was the actual final boss. Because you could, like, see it flying in the background, and it was, like, getting closer.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
So he just deleted that last video.
But he knows she's dead now.
Yep.
I wish I could just talk to someone.
That's more or less what happened in Dead Space 1.
No multiple endings. There we go.
I'm very happy with that. We're going to let this play, and we're going to talk about the game.
Okay.
So, what is your opinion watching it from almost day one to the end?
Really good. I've never seen the original, so I can't. But really good. Really makes you think.
Yep.
A lot, and it messes with your head a lot.
So to be honest, if I wasn't here, how lost were you?
Probably a lot, because my mind went on a tangent of, oh, the necromorphs aren't real. He's just slaughtering people.
He's Anakin Skywalker.
Yes. So, probably a little, not too much, probably.
So, to be honest, you called some of it, but you were so close. A lot of it. To a lot of the story stuff. It just took like one twist that you didn't count.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, you did a really good job of figuring out the story. You did go on this tangent of like, it's not real. Nothing's real.
It's not real, goddammit.
We're all brains and vats. But, continue.
And the level design seemed really good from what I saw. Didn't really get to play. Had some... there weren't many jump scares, but when there fucking was a jump scare, by God, it was a jump scare.
For me, it was the fact that, like, even the jump scares were terrifying. Like, they kept me guessing. And if they kept me guessing, that means that they were actual threats all the time.
Right.
Because,
And
go ahead.
The enemies also seemed just creepy. Good enemy design.
So,
And I did laugh a couple times because the way they fucking walk at you with their arms like yeah, made me laugh a couple times. I liked how the hunter was like a presence.
Oh.
Not throughout the game, but like a good portion.
It was a
of the
lingering
game.
threat.
Yeah.
You had no idea when it was gonna come back.
And honestly, those are the points of the game where I was like most scared because I fucking hate being chased by shit in games. I hate it so much.
We're playing Alien Isolation.
Oh god, that I couldn't finish that game. It
You're
scared
gonna be
me
playing
too much. It scared me way too much. I couldn't finish it.
Because I've played it all the way through. The alien doesn't scare me that much anymore. It's more just anxiety.
Yeah.
But continue.
Is
that it?
Hold on. The mental psychological horror aspect of it was really good also. Like, God, is this real? Is this person?
You questioned that so often, and I love seeing it on somebody else's face because I'm the only person that I know who has actually like played it and been there for somebody to be absolutely like confused, absolutely and unwarrantedly unaware of everything. So to me, it was so good watching you experience it almost alongside.
Yeah, and then trying to like that twist at the end with Nicole was grade A.
No,
that was a good twist.
They get a full point for me, 100%, because that is so much better than the original. The original game was just whatever her fucking name was, trapped you in that little room like before, but just told you were insane.
Right.
Nicole had never helped you through the entire time, but there was obviously a point where somebody
had to help you.
So you questioned who that was, whether it was actually Nicole or not, and it was obvious at the end of the series it wasn't. So who helped you?
Right.
So the only person that you could have assumed was Temple, because David Temple was in a ton of audio books.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember finding him dead anymore. Like,
right.
insinuating that was him. But anyways, is that it for you? Or?
I think...
God, they used the frostbite.
Voice acting, from the most part, seemed really good.
It was.
I know you didn't like Isaac talking, but I thought his voice actor did really good.
No, all the voice acting was great. I just don't think Isaac should have. To me, that's a personal point. I think it would have made the game creepy. Because for me, imagining Isaac alone, not talking to himself, was just like, why would he have a reason to talk to himself at all?
Yeah.
And he's in these corridors with these things. Why would he speak at all? The others weren't. So, anyways.
And trying to figure out what the marker wanted was a little confusing. Probably because I haven't played Dead Space 2. After playing the remake and then playing Dead Space 2, I'd imagine would probably clear up a lot.
I think it would help quite a bit. I think the bigger issue would be that this game and the correlation between the original Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 is too linked. It would leave a lot of questions for you. They would have to do a remake of 2 and make it mesh with this.
Yeah.
Because in the prologue, it will actually explain that Nicole never existed if you've never played Dead Space 1. So, like I said, it's too interlinked. Okay. It would answer questions, but you would still have to draw lines to things.
Yeah.
And it would be...
I hope they do a Dead Space 2 remake. That would be great.
I think that would be fantastic. I think they need to make it. The games are so old at this point that it's time. It's... What is it? It's 15 years for this. And if it's let's say it's another 15 for Dead Space 2, you could assume maybe 2 years from now, maybe 2 or 3, because it's I think it's 2012.
Because they technically already have like the base of the game, and then just rework on top of it.
Yeah, because it's fantastic.
I think that's all my points. If he says something, and I remember, but I'd rate this like a 9.5 out of 10.
No halves.
No halves.
No halves.
Damn. for regular games, of all the games I played, I'd say this is a 9 out of 10. Horror games, 10 out of 10. Out of all the horror games I played, this is a 10 out of 10.
That is reasonable. I would give you that. He pretty much covered all my points. And I don't really have any arguments for it, except for you guys have heard my opinions through the entire thing. Isaac, I think, didn't need to talk, but that's a minor point at this point because they did such a good job with it at the end. I'm kind of satisfied. Even though at the beginning I really felt like it wasn't necessary. I think a lot of the changes that they've made makes the game a little bit better. Overall, the only real issue I think I really have is probably... I forgot what it was. It was a... Fuck. I can't remember it. But it was another minor point. Overall, I can't really see this not being a 9 out of 10. A horror game, 10.
Yeah, easily.
Unbiased, even though you guys can say I'm biased about this. Unbiased, they recaptured Dead Space.
And like, I feel like the stuff that they added, that you said they added, really made it mesh more together.
It felt more cohesive. I like the fact that Ishimura wasn't just like chapter by chapter. I like the fact that the trams weren't constantly used. And to be honest, I would have preferred at the beginning that they used the trams just because to me that would have felt more Dead Space. I felt like they added too much cadence to the sort of open world, quote unquote, to the ship. Even though in the end, we didn't really explore a lot of it.
Yeah.
It felt good being able to go, oh, I can go back there if I missed something?
Yeah.
Cool, because in the original, you couldn't do that at all.
Right.
Chapters were chapters. You were stuck doing what you were stuck doing.
Right. I felt like that gave it like good pacing too.
Yeah, I would agree. It kept me engaged. Actually, they stole the God of War camera angle stuff. We never left Isaac's shoulder. Ever. I don't remember a single instance where we've actually left Isaac's shoulder.
And they did it quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. The one thing I will say I am disappointed in is actually the node system.
Oh, you didn't like it?
I think that the original method made you think more about what you were purchasing. I can see people just going into the node system and going, just like getting everything in a row and just going down the columns.
Yeah.
Because in the end, I didn't really have to think about it. If I really wanted to, I could have just gone straight down a row and then kept doing it.
But I feel like also making it like that makes it like you upgrade quicker so you can get back into the game faster. I think that's maybe what they were going for.
Well, the other thing, how they balanced it, was the nodes were less
frequent.
No, they were less impactful. It was a collection of them that made them more interesting. For instance, the special upgrades, the squares, the yellow ones, those were a good add. Like, don't get me wrong, but I also think that the fucking plasma cutter having one of them be greatly increased ammo capacity and it being 5 ammo. In the original, every upgrade node was 5 ammo.
Yeah.
Almost every one. I think it was 6, actually, when I think about it. But in the end, come on. That even though that's the weakest part of any argument I could really hear coming out of the node system, that's kind of stupid. Like, that doesn't feel like an upgrade.
Yeah.
To me, that feels like we couldn't decide what we wanted to do for this thing.
It's like for the node system, instead of how you said there would be slots you'd buy and they wouldn't do anything until you got to the one and then give you 5 or 6 more ammo. It's basically like they shortened it basically.
Yeah.
So.
And don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed it. It was just like...
Music design's a 10 out of 10, by the way.
Never mind. I tried to turn it down and it didn't work. For
Yeah.
you guys, it'll probably be better.
But music, 10 out of 10.
Music, audio, I was paranoid the entire time I played this. I was
getting paranoid at the end, as you guys saw.
I was so out of my mind paranoid. And like, I tell you this all the time. Dead Space gave me paranoia. I showed you my techniques for trying to cut it. Was I'd pin myself in the elevator in a corner and wait for him to drop through in case it happened. And in this game, it actually happened. In Dead Space 1, I think maybe once. And even then, I'm not sure. In Dead Space 2, they did it once. But that sort of stuff was fantastic. If it kept me on my toes, and I was terrified to go into certain rooms, which I just forced myself to do it, then they were doing the right thing. Exploring should feel like a punishment in Dead Space.
Yeah.
But when you do it, it should be absolutely rewarding. Immediate, not adrenaline, what is it? Not serotonin. Gratification. I was trying to look for the chemical in your brain.
Dopamine.
Dopamine, thank you. The
instant dopamine.
The instant gratification of doing it was astonishing. I like that they gave more cadence to what Nicole was doing. She felt like such a
integral part in the story.
Yeah, and you didn't even see her until like halfway through the thing. And what they did was the quest line, seeing what she did before she died.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that she
probably could have lived if she didn't overdose herself.
That's sort of the thing, is like Isaac could have seen her.
And it probably could have saved her too, if she hadn't killed herself.
Exactly.
And that's the depressing part about it.
We're gonna watch Dead Space, the movie.
Yeah.
Just so you get like the full cadence of what supposedly happened on the Ishimura, because it'll explain why the Ishimura is the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Although you won't completely feel the impact, because in the movie, it's almost like exact place by place. Everything is exactly how you see it in the game. What are you doing? I have to clean that.
I petted him and hair came off. It's not my fault. He's shedding. He's a cat.
I think I've really hit all my points. Because I praise the creature design. They made them stronger, faster, better. The only thing I noticed that was really weird is that they didn't abuse the creature.
Valors?
The what?
The ones from the Valor.
Yes. You noticed that?
Yeah, they didn't use them too often, which I think is supposed to show that like not a whole lot of them got onto the Ishimura.
I think you're right. I think you could assume that.
Which they could have easily abused the fuck out of that
to
make the end of the game harder.
If they would have done so, I probably would have stopped at some point and said, I'm taking a break. But you and me both, we kept going. We did this the rest of these videos in like an entire day, which I need to edit at least 3 or 4 of them.
Probably like 2 o'clock when we started recording again.
It was 10 when we were in the car. I took you to go get. No, that was after.
We recorded 1, stopped, went, got something to eat, and then at 1:30 I said something. We were probably recording again by like 2, and then we recorded from like 2 to it's 7:30 now.
Yeah, that's great actually. I'm glad you kept track. this is a personal point because it's absolutely fucking hilarious. I love the fact that the shooting range didn't work. I love that so much. Because the shooting range, like, even though the space ball thing, where it was like the kinesis thing and you kept throwing the balls into the goals, even though that one didn't make sense, still funny. But the shooting range one, to me personally, wouldn't have made sense. More just because
it takes away from the experience.
And even though in the original they gave you infinite ammo to do it, the issue I would probably state is that you would spend too much time at the shooting gallery when that ship is unstable. Your brain would probably sort of clash with that,
or it could completely pull you out of the game.
Yeah.
Then when you get back into it, it's like a shock. And you're not used to it. You're out of your rhythm that you had going.
That's probably a good way to put it too. The Spaceball thing, honestly, that felt like a
break.
Yeah. It was halfway through the game. Relax. And then the other thing is that it's like it reminded me that I can use my kinesis module. Because at the end of the game, I was just like using it more.
Yeah.
I completely never, I almost never use the kinesis module. I almost never use the stasis module. In this, I had to use it. Yeah. I was forced. Nathan Smith. Anyways. EA.
I wonder if there's an end credit scene.
I'm gonna wait for it.
You can fast forward.
Oh, yeah. I kind of wanted to let everybody kind of get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might. If this gets 30 likes,
don't you 30.
We will do impossible.
I don't want to. Thank you everybody for watching. If you've been here for the entire series, you are absolutely a god.
Yes. Dealing with us.
Oh, The Last of Us is on PC, by the way.
Is it really?
It's on PC now.
Oh yeah, my sister was talking about it. She said it was like $60 though.
Yeah. But
side note.
Last of Us is one of the games that I would like to play, and I would like him to play. At some point. I
haven't played The Last of Us.
We're not playing the second one. I'm sorry.
No.
Too much political nonsense with me, and I don't know how he feels.
Yeah.
Anyways,
50 likes to play that next. I'm joking.
Are we gonna be like Rad Brad, where we're like, if you guys like this series, give me 1,000 likes? Have you ever heard of Rad Brad?
No.
Oh, he's a really old YouTuber. I'm betting he still does his stuff. But if they make a Dead Space 2, or even not, I'm willing to play Dead Space 2.
Yeah, if it...
I'll have all of it on the channel. Except for 3. If they remake 3, then we'll play it. Because 3
that
is
would be cool. I really hope they remake 2 and 3. And really rework 3.
Do you have a PS3?
My dad does. We're gonna ask him if I can borrow it.
We could play.
Hey, Dad, can I borrow the PS3? He watches the videos.
Comment down.
Yeah, comment if I can borrow the PS3.
But no, we could even though I don't like Dead Space 3, I'd be willing to play it multiplayer with you, because you can play 2 people in the same world.
Oh, okay.
And since you've never played it, we play Dead Space 2.
You can play through the campaign together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's part of the reason that it's not as scary, but it's still pretty cool. Where were we? Leaving.
Yeah, we were leaving.
Thank you everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment, because
description for merch store link.
Oh yeah.
Check the description for the link to the merch.
It's fucking too late. We're done.
If you enjoyed the video,
it's fucking done.
If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And again, if we get 30 likes, we'll do the impossible mode. And
there is, oh god.
And if you aren't subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Hit all to get notified when we upload. And as always, fuck the unitologists.